Welcome, Bluejay fans, to a Monday night non-conference matchup between the visiting Indianola Indians and your Bondurant for our Bluejays. Patrick Meyer with Chad Carlson on the call. How you doing, Chad?
Doing great, Patrick. Glad to be here. Got a non-conference game. Those are always kind of interesting and just pose some different looks that you don't see through your conference season.
I assume everybody that's watching us right now has two monitors up, one on the football game and one on us. So welcome to the second screen of your matchups. As we look forward to this matchup here, you'll see Kaylee Hansen and Tiara Bergeron starring on our stat screen. The two leading scorers for the Blue Jays pretty much all season. They've been at the top of that list. Kaylee on the inside a little more, Tiara more outside and driving actions. What are you looking for tonight?
Well, I think two things. Number one is both teams didn't go to school today. And you never know how teams are going to come off of that type of thing. You know, I think we see that sometimes in the fall with a playoff football team on a Friday that you have professional development, you don't have school. How do those teams, do you get them up out of bed? And then the second thing is a team like Indianola is probably going to come in here and you're going to see some full court pressure of some sort, and how the Blue Jays handle that. We've seen them do that with mixed reviews at times, and the better they handle that pressure tonight, the more likely that will go towards the possibility of getting out of here with a victory tonight.
Yes, if you look at the team stats, very similar, kind of across the board. You know, Blue Jays averaging 49, Indianola 49 points. Turnovers, you got right at 16 for each. Assists 11 to 13. So really evenly matched up teams statistically on paper. Obviously, the Indianola team is 8-4, so a little bit more overall success on the record. But we'll see what the action brings tonight as we look for starting lineups. First for Indianola, at guard, junior number 1, Alexa Geyer. At forward, junior number 5, Madison Grover. At guard, freshman number 14, Amelia Paul. At guard, freshman number 24, Julia McGraw. And at forward, sophomore number 44, Eden Whitson. And for your Blue Jays, at guard, senior number 5, Morgan Muller. At guard, junior number 10, Tiara Bergeron. At forward, senior number 23, Addison Brown. At forward, sophomore number 33, Tenley Freed. And at forward, sophomore number 34, Kaylee Hansen. Blue Jays have used the same starting lineup all year. They're really starting to gel together on that front.
You're right, and I think Coach Obley's really settled in on that 8-player rotation, and we saw some really good minutes in our last home game from Maddie Martin, and expect to see that from our bench as we continue throughout the year. And that's really a luxury that Coach Obley didn't have last year. You know, I think she was constantly searching for that lineup, and she's kind of figured that out early on and often this year.
Yep. We'll step aside for the national anthem, and we'll be back shortly. As we get ready for action here. Non-conference matchup, like we said. So just a single game tonight. Boys will play Indianola, but it'll be after the girls' postseason run starts.
Yep, it'll be a mid-February game, and always a good time to tune up with a team like Indianola for the boys, headed right into what is usually a pretty tough postseason draw.
Yep. For the from the girls' side, they get a lot more of their non-conference action before the conference season starts. We just started the second half of conference action. Everybody's a home and home, and so Friday night, I believe, was the second game of the season.
And a clean sweep of Ballard for our girls this year.
Yep. Indianola get first time ever, we're told, a sweep of the Bombers for the girls' time.
Bluejays open man-to-man.
A lot of back and forth, and Brown to the ground. Shot up and good for Alexa Geyer for a three-pointer.
Here's that pressure we talked about. Bluejays handle it well here the first time. And they also are man-to-man.
Reed with the ball. Kaylee Hansen out at the three-point line. She will let it fly from there, but gets the post move up to the right. No good. Bergeron rebound. Kicks it out to Freed now. Now we're driving back in. Kaylee Hansen. Addison Brown with it. Spins into the paint. Cuts back the other way. Gets the shot up, but not able to convert. Gets her own rebound after a tip from Kaylee Hansen. So good offensive board action so far from the Jays. Bergeron in the paint, gets the shot up, and no good on the roll. Eden Whitson with the rebound. Coming back the other way. Geyer just hit that last three-pointer. Poe to Grover. Grover had missed a few games recently, but she's back in the lineup. Whitson trying to post up in the paint. They're working around the outside. Using all of that shot clock before they even look for it, really. Geyer in the paint. Oh, cross court to Whitson. Stolen by Bergeron. She's going to look for the fast break. Gets to the hoop. Shot up and good for Tierra. Good, quick decision-making for Tierra.
Yeah, Blue Jays have been aggressive on the offensive end in their first couple of possessions. Indianola kind of trying to probe the defense and a turnover against Blue Jay press.
Good pressure from the Jays and good recovery defense after each pass. Said both teams averaging right at 16 turnovers a game. Indianola getting credit for more steals, but sometimes that's a statistical tracker as well.
A little subjective.
Yep. They leave Tierra open under the hoop. She felt a little too open, gets her own rebound, goes back up strong. No good, and that rebound is for Amelia Poe. Geyer trying to get to the hoop. Addison cuts her off. Now Whitson drives, left hand up, and good for Eden Whitson.
A young Indianola team, a sophomore, a couple of freshmen out there on the floor. Whitson, the sophomore post player. Quick travel called on Addison Brown there. Just got her feet moving before she got the basketball on the court.
Lauren Olson going to check into the game for Madison Grover. Olson and Grover, your two leading scorers for the Indians. Little surprising that they're not both starters, but Kaylee Hansen steps in front of that. Morgan Muller's able to chase it down. Gets the shot up. No good. Loose ball. Kaylee Hansen with it. Gets the shot up and the bucket for Kaylee Hansen. Good hustle play from a few different Blue Jays on that one.
This officiating crew's kind of letting them play here early, and that's fine.
I think they're trying to get home.
They might want to see the second half of the game, too.
Pass ahead to Whitson. Gets fouled by Freed, but gets the bucket. Freed's first, team's first.
And Whitson just comes in here averaging 6 points a game. She's already got a couple of field goals and going to the line for her 5th point.
Free throw no good, but Olsen's able to chase that one down. To Geyer out top. Poe swing it all the way around to McGraw. McGraw shot, three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, Kaylee Hansen. Moeller ahead to Bergeron, comes and gets it, lays it up and in. Good pass, good completion. Indianola able to break the press a little faster that time. Olsen with the ball. Witten out at the three-point line. Poe back out to Geyer. Really trying to use a lot of that shot clock. Poe, shot up, blocked by Kaylee Hansen. Muller ahead to Berger, and Berger and pump fake. Dumps it off. Hansen for the mid-range. Good.
Good unselfish play there.
Bringing that pressure back. Kaylee not able to get to that one. A little bit of a disadvantage here for the Jays. Head to Whitson, right hand shot up, and nice soft touch for Whitson to get her up to 6 points. She has to stop now, right? She's at her average.
That's it. Have to get her out of the game, I think.
Hansen fade away, no good. Loose ball saved by Bergeron to Whitson.
Yeah, Kaylee got the bump there. Maybe thought she got fouled, but still got the ball close to the basket.
I think you're right. There's not going to be a lot of stoppages. Bergeron shot up, no good. Addison Brown rebound.
Yeah.
I would have thought that one was getting let go too.
What gets called a foul tonight? Maybe one thing one time and something else another time.
Hadley Erickson checking in for Indianola. For your Blue Jays, checking in number 3, Finley McDowell, and number 20, Libby Weston. High pass. Grover, shot up and good. Quick, effective break of the press.
Good tempo to this game.
Hansen looking to go baseline. Loses it. Saves it back out to Brown. McDowell in the corner. Back out to Weston. Oh. Weston called for it, but got in behind Grover, and Grover's tall enough to take that one away. Oh, shot up. No good. McDowell tries to save it. And they're going to get Weston on the foul on that one. No, actually, they gave it to Finley. First one up and good.
Yeah, really quiet in this gym there for
a
second.
People might have thought we muted everybody, but that was not the case.
They were maybe hoping that.
Second one, no good. Kaylee Hansen with the rebound.
Important to answer here on this next possession or two. Indianola's kind of made a run of their own, got the 4-point lead.
Hansen shot up, no good. They're going to say off one of the Indianola players.
Yeah, and I think it was clearly off of Maddie Martin, but she almost also got shoved into the wall mat.
Yeah. Hansen at the free throw line, out to Weston, now back to McDowell. Moeller in the corner. Drive, cross court, a little high for Martin. Julie McGraw going to check back in. Millie Poe to the bench. Olsen with the ball. Grover gets it at the free throw line. McDowell almost had that one knocked away. McGraw comes around the screen. Blocked by Kaylee Hansen. Libby Weston with the rebound. Hansen to Martin. Libby Weston out at the top. Muller cross court Weston. 10 seconds still on the shot clock. Maddie Martin with it. Out top to Muller. A little bit risky pass there, but Morgan did a good job coming to get it. Libby going to line up the three-pointer. Going to be short. Rebound McGraw. McGraw cross court to Geyer. Now back out top to Olsen. Grover gets it. Swinging around the outside, uses the Grover screen, kick it into the corner. No good for Olsen. Rebound, Grover comes through the middle, gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's just a tough bounce there off a really badly missed shot. Blue Jays are going to try to play for one here. Indianola has since they started the game, they've gone to a 2-3 zone, and really the Blue Jays have had a hard time kind of cracking the code here.
8 seconds now on the shot clock. Moeller tries to drive, has it knocked away, and is going to get called for the foul, which is a tough one because she was just trying to dive after her own loose ball. Freed going to check in, Bergeron going to check in, Hansen going to go to the bench, and Morgan Moeller going to go to the bench. 4.7 seconds. Inbound Geyer. Back to Olsen from half court. Off the backboard, no good. End of the first quarter, Indianola leading 14-8. Yeah, we're right in it for a little while, and you kind of had a run there. 6-7 points right at the end there.
Yeah, I think the Blue Jays were out to an 8-4 lead, so a 10-0 run by Indianola. And again, I think it was that switch to the defense to a 2-3 zone. The Blue Jays just have not had any luck kind of solving their version of that 2-3 zone. And I think getting your shooters back on the floor, Tinley Freed and Bergeron, and get them out there, some dribble penetration, some good ball movement from side to side, not just keeping the ball on one side of the court. And, that'll hopefully open up some shots from the perimeter. And if not, then maybe they can get some stuff in that high post area and let Kayla Hansen go to work in the lane. Defensively, not a terrible start. Maybe some of that frenetic pace lent itself to Indianola getting a couple of cheap baskets, but just got to get back, play solid defense, rebound, and then come down and be really patient against that zone.
Yep, get a few more makes, allows you to set up your own press a little more too. We didn't shoot a real high percentage that first quarter.
Yep, here come the Indians there back in that 2-3 zone.
Blue Jays are going to start with Moeller, Bergeron, Freed, Brown, and Martin. Surprised Moeller passed up that open three. Going to try it this time, though. Going to be off to the left. Out of bounds, staying with the Jays.
Yeah, and I do like the attack of letting the high post touch the basketball and going inside out on those three-point shots.
Bergeron out top, Freed. Martin at the free throw line, back to Freed for the mid-range backboard, good. Tenley showing off the old man's game. Good pressure there. Maddie, a great job avoiding touching that ball as it was flying into the bench.
Kind of a split decision thought there. Indianola back with a little pressure look here.
Martin with it, had it knocked away, loose ball on the ground. Freed takes it away, and now it's going to get tied up.
The one thing you can't be against the press is indecisive. You just got to you got to be solid with the basketball. You got to make sound moves, quick decisions, and not be caught halfway in between an aggressive mistake or.
It's moving screen pretty aggressively. McGraw going around the Whitson screen. Back into Whitson at the free throw line now to Geyer. Olsen coming all the way through to the other side. Isolated three-pointer, going to be short. And Brown gets the rebound. I thought for a second that was going to be one of those bad luck bounces that just went right to the other team. Cross court, Freed. Brown at the free throw line. We don't necessarily trust our spacing out at the three-point line that we have room for it. But Freed's going to let that one fly. No good. Rebound Martin, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Good job there by Maddie Martin hanging around, getting an offensive rebound. She's going to check out. Kayla Hansen's going to come back in for her. See if Kaylee can kind of work that lane area. She does such a nice job of catching the ball and finding her open teammates on the perimeter.
Grover coming back in for Indianola. Geyer to the bench. Hansen gets it right underneath, goes up, a little fadeaway, no good. Grover gets the rebound. Olsen with the ball to Poe. And swing it around to McGraw. Going around that Whitson screen, but good steal by Berggren. Moeller going to push pace a little bit. To Brown. Into Hansen. Nice pass to Berggren. Tierra for three. Off the rim, no good. Tenley's there for a rebound. Feeds Addison inside. Off the backboard is good.
Really nice pass. Coach Obley calls a quick timeout.
That was the inside-out pass, though, you always ask for.
Yep. And I think Coach Obley might be taking a page out of the Coach Ben McCollum over at Iowa page. She likes to call timeout to talk about some of the good things that are happening sometimes. Sometimes when you only take timeouts when it's the bad things or when you're correcting things, sometimes you got to call a timeout, maybe make a quick correction, remind your team of how they got themselves back into the game here with the inside-out. That you just referenced, and then also maybe making some quick corrections to what they're trying to do defensively.
Saw some of the Hawkeye men in Carver yesterday watching the women's wrestling. However, I couldn't tell who they were because, the team changed so much from last year. I don't know any of the players yet.
Blue Jays now in a 1-3-1 zone defense. Haven't seen a lot of this.
Now, Whitson had Moeller matched up behind her. Poe gets the bucket. But I imagine most of the time when your tallest player is on the other team's shortest player, you're hoping to get that shot up. Libby Weston in the corner for three. No good. Morgan Moeller gets the rebound using that height.
That's the thing about a zone. It's really hard to rebound out of.
Weston brings it back out top to Freed. Now into Brown. Pull up two. Good for Addison Brown.
Really nice turnaround shot from Addison Brown. Very decisive play on her part and a shot that she's very capable of making. And I like that shot because sometimes it's the dribble to go into a heavily contested shot versus an open shot like that one was.
McGraw for 3 points. Good. That was a splash.
Yep, good answer there from Indianola. That's their second three of the game. Geyer had one right off the bat.
Weston in the corner. Libby for three. Oh, in and out. Whitson gets the rebound. I felt really confident that one was going down.
That was all but in.
Poe feeds Grover in the paint. And you're going to get an offensive foul from Grover as she put the elbow into Morgan Moeller. It's an interesting zone when you put your point guard in the middle of the backside.
Well, it's on the bottom. Morgan's playing the bottom of that 1-3-1 and kind of chasing the ball corner to corner as it's reversed.
Berggren kick out. Libby Weston for three. Going to be long on that one. Olsen gets the rebound. Pushing ahead the other way. Poe with it. Trying to feed inside. But, ooh. I don't like that one. Hansen just out-jumped her. It looked like Kaylee was straight up and down when she took that from her, so I don't know.
Looked like it, didn't it?
Now, our angle also is going to lead you to feel that way.
Yep. Could have been some contact, I suppose.
McGraw, Olsen.
Blue Jays back in a man-to-man now.
Grover hands off to McGraw coming around the screen. Good give and go. Grover's able to finish.
Yeah, good screen roll game. Got lost in the screen a little bit there.
Knocked out of bounds by Pope. Finley McDowell going to check in. Tenley Freed to the bench. Bergeron to McDowell in the corner. Brings it back out top to Weston. Tenley tries to go cross court. Has it knocked away by Grover. Olsen gets it. Trying to go coast to coast. Shot up and no good, but Grover's able to rebound. Foul on Tierra on the rebound? Oh, no. Foul on.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
It was. You're right. He signaled it on 10.
Okay. We were lining up to inbound the ball, though, so it was a little.
Yeah, I know, because the mechanics were not great from the officiating crew.
Hansen knocks it away and then gets pulled to the ground by Grover.
And the foul's on Grover.
I think somebody thinks we're being too loud up here.
Foul's on Indianola number 5, Madison Grover, her second, team second.
It got real quiet, and I think everybody could hear us talking. So, ball's knocked away. McGraw for three. No good. Kaylee Hansen rebounds. She does not get called for a foul because she pushed her own teammate out of the way. And you are allowed to do that. Sorry, Tierra. Hansen to McDowell. Back out top. Moeller for three. Going to be short. McDowell tried to save it, but stepped on the line. Nearing 2 minutes in the first half. McGraw brings it up slow. Comes around that Whitson screen. Knocked away by Weston. McDowell ends up with it.
Boy, Libby gets her hands on a lot of passes.
It's all that extra time working out at Brick House Fitness. Got to have that vertical to be able to get there, right?
Vertical and some long arms.
Loose ball taken away by Erickson. Shot up, no good. Erickson gets it back. McGraw in the corner of Poe. McGraw out top now. Still 25 seconds. Back to McGraw, now back to Poe, all the way across to Olsen. Looking to feed Whitson inside. Oh, goodness. That's going to be on Kaylee.
It's her second.
Second.
Probably a good move by Coach to get her out with just a minute left in the quarter.
She's the only one with 2 fouls, so keeps everybody less than 3 as they go in. McGraw trying to drive, has it knocked away by Brown. Weston ends up with it, goes cross court to Bergeron. Ooh, but a piece of it by Poe. Now ahead to McGraw. Numbers for Indianola. Whitson drive, left hand up, no good. Gets her own rebound. McGraw, three-pointer this time, is going to be off the rim. Bergeron rebounds, gets it to McDowell before she falls down. We are just a 5-second difference here between shot clock and game clock. Brown gets it in the paint, left hand going to be short. Rebound McGraw. Shot clock off. Poe for three, off the rim, no good. Bergeron gets the rebound. Withstands the displacement. Still 7 seconds, has it knocked away. Going back the other way now with Olsen. Throws it high. Poe with a tough angle and still almost made it. That's going to bring us to halftime. Indianola leading 21-14. We'll step aside for halftime and be back for the second half. Welcome back to second half action here on a Monday night. Little women's basketball action. Indianola leading 21-14 at the half. Leading scorer for the Indians, Madison Grover with 6 and Eden Whitson with 6. For your Blue Jays, Tara Berger and Addison Brown and Kaylee Hansen all with 4. Tenley Freed rounding it out with 2.
Blue Jays are going to start out in a man-to-man. You got to figure the Indians will come back with their 2-3 zone, and that's really going to be kind of the key for the Blue Jays to get this this solved, the puzzle solved.
Grover had it, tried to get it back out, knocked away by Bergeron, but the Indianola team is able to recover it. Geyer with it, over to Olsen. Olsen starts the second half. She didn't start the game. McGraw, three-pointer, no good, but Grover gets the rebound. Shot up, no good. Bergeron rebound this time. Addison is
oh my gosh,
hacked.
Wow. I mean, typically when somebody goes to the ground like that,
you might get a replay here of,
goodness.
Brown shot with the floater.
That's called ball don't lie right there. As we were arguing at the break about who maybe holds referees the least highest in regard.
Apparently I am heavily critical of officials in all walks of life, I'm told. Grover with the rebound.
Quick turnaround from Grover, yep. And the Indians are in that 2-3 zone.
Ooh.
Unforced error. I think, you know, you got to have better possessions. You can't have those empty possessions. You've got to value the basketball, show patience. You know, Morgan's had such a good year and just showing a little frustration there, and she'll get it, pull it back together here.
Olsen over to Poe with the ball. Grover now out top. And Olsen, turnaround, tough fade, but gets the bucket. Moeller brings it up court. Freed for 3. Go!
Big answer right there. Really needed that.
Everybody loves a Freed pointer.
Need about 2 or 3 more of those.
Geyer now to Olsen in the corner. Now Grover comes across. Hansen with the closeout. And they're going to get Kaylee on that one. Her third.
Yeah, and the problem with that all started when Kaylee kind of turned her head to the basketball. Grover made the quick cut to the ball and was able to get kind of cut in front of her to catch that ball to get to the rim.
First shot up, no good. Grover, a 58% free throw shooter. And a 0% three-point shooter. She'd been out at the three-point line a couple times, and I was curious if she takes very many of them. I'm going to guess not a whole lot. Hits her second. No press this time. Berger into Freed cross court. Now Moeller with it in the corner. Oop. Berger tried to feed Kaylee. Kaylee able to wrestle that one away into a jump ball.
Again, right now, patience. Make the easy pass. Like to see Tenley Freed hunt some shots here too.
Freed drives, gets to the bucket, but no good on the shot. Tipped out, Poe with the rebound. Kaylee rips that one away, but then gets called for the travel.
Good hustle.
Weston in, Kaylee to the bench. Poe looking to drive baseline, gets cut off by Berger and loose ball. Moeller gets it, able to rip it out to avoid the jump ball. Addison Brown, long two-pointer, no good. Weston tips it, but not able to keep it in bounds. McGraw to bring it up court this time. Poe. Whitson back into the game out top. Olsen trying to post up Moeller, but the entry pass is wide of the mark.
Good job by Morgan there. Indianola is going to take a quick timeout. Both teams have come out looking a little bit better offensively. Five points for each. See if Indianola maybe comes with a little bit of their pressure look here.
Take this opportunity to thank Brickhouse Fitness for sponsoring our basketball broadcast this year. A great community gym if you're looking for a place to get ripped or just get on the treadmill. Both options there. They also have morning classes and I believe some afternoon classes. I've never been there in the middle of the day for an afternoon class, but I do believe they exist. But a great local gym, great people. You know, get to know some great people that are both members of the gym and workers at the gym, including Nick, the perennial employee of the month. Weston for three, no good. Rebound Olsen ahead to Pope. Pulling him back out now. McGraw. Geyer with it. Whitson. Trying to get Olsen posted up again.
Yeah, they're really looking to get Olsen the ball inside.
Geyer going to have to get the shot off here in a second. Three. Whitson throws it up, and you're going to get a shot clock violation because she did not hit the rim.
Nice defensive effort there by the Blue Jays.
Finley McDowell going to check in for the Jays. Tierra going to get a break.
There's that pressure look. Good pass by Morgan up the court. Indianola just drops back into that 2-3 zone again. Here's that high post. I like that entry. Oh.
He's saying the ball hit out of bounds before it was touched.
But that shot wasn't blocked or tipped or? Okay.
It appears not.
Okay.
Addison able to take that one away. Looking to go coast to coast. Hesitates. Shot up high off the backboard. No good. Weston rebound. Moeller swings it back out to Freed. McDowell for three.
Blue Jays have done a nice job to kind of keep themselves in this game. Let's see if they can kind of keep moving in that direction. Have it cut to 4 now.
Grover with it out at the three-point line. Like I said, she doesn't have any three-point makes on the year.
I think you could probably sag off her and get into the lane when she has the ball out there.
Whitson also at 0% on the three-point.
Yep.
Freed with some good defense there. Loose ball. I don't know who they're going to say. Yeah. They're going to say it's out off Indianola.
That's how I would have called it as well. I know I'm seeing it through blue-colored glasses, but really nice defense by Tinley Freed. Stayed straight up. Heavy contest for the rebound. And
with 2:30 remaining here in the third. Maddie Martin going to check in. Addison Brown going to get a break. So Freed, Moeller, Weston, McDowell, and Martin on the court for the Jays. Olsen, McGraw, Grover, Poe, and Erickson on the court for Indianola. That ball tipped out by Indianola.
I think Poe might have got poked in the eye.
Good save there by Freed. McDowell back out to Freed. Moeller at the free throw line. Tenley for three, off the rim, no good. Grover able to get the rebound.
Good look. That was a really good look. Again, inside out. Morgan did a nice job cutting into the lane and finding Tinley out on the wing. Just couldn't knock that down.
Poe tried to feed Grover, but knocked away. I think it was tipped, and then Freed got to it. Moeller out top, gives it over to Freed.
Indianola back man-to-man now.
I believe Erickson tipped that, so she had to go try to save it. Geyer in, Erickson to the bench. Addison Brown going to check in. Tenley Freed going to get a break. Brown hits Moeller cutting. Back out to McDowell. Finley for 3-0. No good. And we're going to stay with the Jays on that one, I believe, off Grover.
Getting some good looks from three. Just can't get them all to knock them down.
That one was right there for Finley. It looked like it was dropping as well. Entry pass to Brown. Loose ball. Going to call a jump ball.
Quick jump ball.
I don't know who was the first one to get possession. I thought nobody had it. Right at a minute left in the third quarter. Geyer with the ball. Swings it around to Olsen on the other side. McGraw trying to come around a couple screens. Erickson going baseline. Geyer able to save it. Good defense in the corner allows McDowell able to get back over. And loose ball. Erickson into the paint. Still hasn't touched the rim, so it's going to go out of bounds, but there's only going to be 2 seconds on the shot clock.
It's kind of a catch and shoot situation. Maybe time for one dribble. We've got to really cut off the basket here.
Geyer lets it fly and hits it. Oh, my.
Big shot. That's her
second three-pointer of the game.
Really great defense by the Blue Jays. That's kind of a backbreaker. See if they can respond.
Shot clock is off. Brown didn't quite have the grip on that one. Erickson looking to go up and under. No good, and they're going to call McDowell on the foul.
Now we're going to call one of those.
Finley's second. Erickson will go to the line for two. Erickson, a 25% free throw shooter. Hits that one. Whitson checks in for Grover. Grover has 2 fouls, the only 2 fouls for the Indians. Erickson no good on that one. Brown able to rebound. Gets it out to Moeller. Still 8 seconds on the clock. And that shot is going to be no good. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter, 22-30. As we head towards the fourth quarter.
Yep, good answer.
Bondurant for Athletic Booster Club is supported in part by generous donations from these local businesses. At the MVP level, A&N Electric and Controls Incorporation, Parks Custom Homes, Plaza RV, Kimball and Beecher Family Dentistry, and Bondurant Men's Club. At the champion level, Densmore Insurance. All-star business sponsors are RNS Boys by Ben, Bondurant Lions Club, Planet Fitness, and the Bondurant Animal Clinic. And finally, partners of the Booster Club include Twist Soda Shop, Kona Ice, Style by Desiree Salon and Boutique, Garrett Burkett, Agent, American Family Insurance. Thank you for your support of Blue Jay Athletics.
All right, Blue Jays with an 8-point deficit as we head towards the fourth quarter. 6-point deficit in the first, then 1 point difference in each of the last 2 quarters. Blue Jays have had some runs and closed it up to what I think the closest was 4 points in that quarter.
Cut it to 4, 26-22, and then Indianola with a free throw and the back-breaking 3 from Geyer there at the end of the shot clock. So 8-point deficit in a game like this can almost be like a double-digit deficit, but you hit a 3, back-to-back threes, you're right back into it. Let's see if Tinley Freed can find that answer again.
Bergeron able to go get that ball at the baseline. Coming around, Kaylee Hansen's screen. And
okay, all right.
Going to get a foul on Alexa Geyer.
Quick hand check, we'll take that. Get us into the bonus quicker that way maybe.
The third team foul of the game, but first of the quarter on Indianola. Grover has the other 2, so nobody in foul trouble for the Indians. Bergeron spins, shot up and good,
Wheeling
traveling right on through. Kaylee Hansen with 3 fouls in the game for the Jays, 2 for Finley McDowell, and then 4 players with 1. Three-pointer in the corner, no good that time. She does better when there's 2 seconds on the clock. Finley McDowell lines up another 3.
Just like that, 3-point game.
Nice cut, pass into Poe. Back out, Olsen for 3 with the answer. No good, loose ball. Going to say off Kaylee that time.
Yeah, and Grover displaced Kaylee on that rebound. There's no doubt about it, trying to get position, and officials aren't always going to see that. That's not an obvious call, but maybe a missed call.
Poe with the ball out to McGraw on the other side. Geyer back to McGraw. Olsen looking to go baseline. Gets the bucket. Tough angle.
Quick timeout for Indianola.
Timeout, Indianola. Full timeout.
It's going to be a full timeout with 6:22 remaining. Finley McDowell with 6 points in the half, both 3-pointers.
Big threes.
Yep. Almost had a third, so we'll see. That might be the opportunity you have. Little lighter on the shot selection out of her over the course of the season, so maybe we'll see if they make an adjustment at a timeout to close out a little more on her. But if she's open, let it fly.
Yep. So this is your playlist? Oh, it's Seidel's playlist.
This is Seidel's playlist.
And Ben's playlist. No, this is our service. Okay. Oof.
Hey, it's a good time to play I'm a Believer, though, while you need 5 points on a comeback. So,
That's right.
I mean, you're tuning in tonight, and you should go ahead and just show up at the gym tomorrow. We're going to be hosting a mega night with Winterset. That way you won't have to listen to us.
We'll be right back at it.
Talk about whatever the heck we're talking about.
No distractions tomorrow night.
We also have home wrestling on Thursday night. The Raccoon River Conference champion boys wrestling will be hosting Carroll. And then Friday night, back with another basketball mega night, that time with Carlisle. So you might as well just schedule yourself in the gym all week. Loose ball tracked down by Geyer. McGraw in the paint, shot up, and the foul. Foul is going to be on Kaylee, her 4th. Maddie's going to go to the bench. Morgan Moeller going to check in.
At this point, I think Coach Hobley's just going to go with Kaylee.
Loose ball, tipped out. Bergeron gets the ball. Ball knocked away by McGraw. Ahead to Olsen. Ooh, interesting pass to Grover. I thought it was going right through Freed's hand.
4-point lead is quickly grown to 9.
It's also Winter Spirit Week this week.
Yeah.
So with the senior night home wrestling on Thursday and then the home basketball with Carlisle on Friday, there will be free admission for students grades 7 through 12 and free T-shirts for the first 50 high school students each night. So
I don't get a free T-shirt?
I don't think you'll pass for high school. They're wanting senior students, not senior citizens.
Yeah. I technically, as a public employee, I don't think I can take anything worth more than $2.99. So a T-shirt is probably not something that I could take, unless it was like shot out of one of those cannons.
Ooh.
You know.
We should get a hot dog.
That's
cannon.
what we should
That'd
do.
Be fun.
That's what we should do. You and I could do that at halftime.
Yeah, I'm sure people are really thinking, you know what I'd like to see more is these two. Guys cut.
Really
Muller with the bucket.
Really good play out of bounds, drawn up by Coach Obley there. Really nice play. Quick couple of points. Close that gap back to 7. Much needed basket.
Erickson with the ball. Trying to feed Grover inside. Knocked away by Hansen, but McGraw's able to get to it. Olsen now on the other side. McGraw gets open under the hoop.
Yeah, really good screen there by Grover.
Berggren now top. Oh. Had the ball knocked away by Erickson. Geyer looking to drive. Now decides to slow it down a bit. Coming around that screen. Pretty hard contact there from Grover to Hansen. Gonna get a foul on Freed. Her second. Olsen inbounds to Geyer. Erickson gets it back. Geyer coming across. Kaylee got a piece of it, but Indianola was able to maintain. McGraw drive. And it's going to be a
screen.
Foul on Grover. Okay. I didn't hear the whistle that time for some reason. Four minutes remaining in this ball game. Hansen holding her nose like she got a little pop. Addison not able to finish that one. Madison Grover gets the rebound. Geyer working around the picket fence. McGraw out top to Olsen. Erickson, three-pointer, good. Muller going to be fouled on her way in. Is on Erickson. Her first. Team's third of the quarter. Libby Weston going to check in for McDowell. Freed for three. Good. Tenley lights it up. Geyer coming around top. Entry pass, tipped by Brown, but McGraw able to get to it. Olsen with the ball. Grover in the paint. Grover comes through right with the strong finish. Back up to 11 on the lead. Reed to Hansen. Into Brown. Oop, little high, coming out to Moeller. Timeout Blue Jays with 2:23 remaining.
I think they've got good timeout for Coach Obley there, because you probably are down to maybe one more run at this. You're down 11 with just a little over 2 minutes to go, and you're going to need some steals. You're going to need to make some threes, and then you're probably going to go to the foul game here pretty quick. You have 2 more fouls to give before you put, or 1 more foul to give, I should say, before you put Indianola into the bonus. But yeah, it's not a hopeless situation, but it's teetering on that.
Did you say 1 more foul to give for bonus?
1 more to give. 2 more to give. 2 more to give. We have 2. Wait, we have fouled twice. We have 2 more to give. I had it backwards.
Yep. You had me convinced, though, for a second.
Well,
I was like, wait a second.
I had everybody convinced until you had to correct me. So.
Well, I didn't want someone thinking, why aren't they fouling? Why aren't they going to the free throw line?
We will be fouling.
Come on,
we
Chad.
can play as aggressively defensively as we want to right now. We should be. We should be going for steals. There we go.
You asked, Addison's going for it.
What we don't want to do is foul shooters or wait too much more onto the shot clock. If we're going to get it done, we need to get it done soon.
And you're going to get a timeout from Indianola right at about the time there was going to be a 5-second call.
Yeah, and now with just 11 on the shot clock, you probably go ahead and play this out unless they get a lane to the basket, and then you're going to foul them.
And with 2 minutes left of game action, you will be able to enjoy the second half of the national championship, where I'm sure we're all rooting for Big Ten team Indiana Hoosiers.
How about just a Midwest team?
All right,
We'll just say
Midwest team. That's fair.
Iowa State fans may not want to root for a Big Ten team, but they can get behind a Midwest team.
Isn't most of their team already a Big Ten team over in Pennsylvania?
I saw that they're rated higher than Iowa next year. Iowa State East is.
McGraw still dribbling. 3 seconds on the clock. Into Grover. Gets the shot up, I think, and gets the bucket.
Boy, that was close.
We do not have instant replay to see if her hand was off the ball.
No.
Well, not that matters. We might have instant replay for it, but whew.
Quick travel call there on what looked like a pivot.
Grover out at the three-point line to Erickson. Olsen calling for everybody else to leave her alone, but then follows them. Addison with the strip. To Weston into Freed. Freed for 3 off the rim. No good. Loose ball to Erickson. Brown's going to get called for that foul. Team third. Grover looking to drive. People are falling on the ground. Tinley steals it. Gets it over to Moeller. Cross half court. Stripped away. Foul on Moeller. Her second. Whitson and Poe going to come back in. Grover and McGraw to the bench for Indianola. And now number 10, Leah Graham going to check in for the first time. McDowell, Bergeron, and Martin checking in for the Blue Jays. 35 seconds on the clock. Geyer brings it across. Graham with the ball. Poe on the other side. Back to Graham. Tipped away. Fighting for it. Tira's on the out-of-bounds line.
Keep fighting. Shot clock, game clock, essentially the same.
And Geyer's going to dribble it out, and that'll bring us to a final 45-32. Indianola is victorious. For your ball game scores, leading scorer for the Jays, Tenley Freed with 8, 6 for Addison Brown, 6 for Tierra Bergeron, 6 for Finley McDowell, 4 for Kaylee Hansen, and 2 for Morgan Muller. Brick House Fitness, Protect This House Player of the Game. What are you thinking here?
Well, I think it's at the beginning of the year we said there's one person on this team that could probably win the award every time. Just because of the hustle, the willingness to get on the floor after loose balls, tying up the basketball with the opponent, getting after rebounds, and that's Addison Brown. I think she really played with great effort tonight on both ends of the court, and she'd be my choice for the Brick House Fitness Protect This House Player of the Game.
Okay, and for your Vision Bank Player of the Game, really balanced scoring, 6, 6, 6, and 8. I'm going to go Finley McDowell because I think when she lit up those couple three-pointers and real close on the other one, that put you back in the ball game, gave you a shot at it, but not able to finish for the Blue Jays tonight. But we'll be back tomorrow night against Winterset, and good night and go Blue Jays.
Go Jays.